morning. We're going on a boat today. We're going on a boat. Hopefully we're going on a boat. My plan is to go on a boat today with these. Good morning everyone. Right. Whew, I'm just down. I was just getting my prescription and it wasn't all there, so I've got to come back tomorrow morning to get some of it. So let's go. I've never been to this place before. We could get lost, but I've got petrol in the car, and if we get lost, we get lost. Right. Now, as I drive out this street, you'll see, I won't be able to read the chat, but hello everyone. You will see some flowers and a Celtic top and stuff like that. A boy a few weeks ago, unfortunately, got killed up here, stabbed. And they've left a wee tribute to him. So we'll see that on the way out. The whole street was all blocked off. You'll see up here on the left here, you'll see a wee tree and it's got Celtic tops and stuff like that. Is that my golfer girl? And we're going on a boat. There it is, what a shame. Terrible. See, we don't have guns, but there's knives here that is the problem. Right now I could get lost with you, but as I say, I've got petrol in the car. I have sandwiches on chicken. I have 2 boiled eggs. And, well, if I get lost, we get lost. Hopefully we don't though, and hopefully if it all goes according to plan, we're going on a boat ride. Woohoo! I was going to say choo-choo, but that's a train, isn't it? What do you say for boats? Honk, honk. And I've got internet. Thank you to the people that are generously giving me a wee donation in my PayPal. It helps me with petrol and internet. If you feel you would like to do that, it'd be very much appreciated. But you don't have to. I mean, my goodness, I'm just wanting to take these out today. And it's going to be a scorchio day. Ooh, might be taps half. As I say, I've got your house today. I've got your house, thank goodness. So it's £13.50 to get on this boat ride, but I don't mind paying that. I mean, it's been a while since I've been on a boat ride. And as I say, we could possibly get lost. I've Google mapped it, but sometimes the road looks different in real life. But hey ho, let's just get lost together. At least I've got good company. Good morning to everyone that's coming in. Get your sandwiches, get your wee flask of coffee and tea and stuff like that. Oh, guess what, everyone? Know how, like I told you before, last week my dad lost his sense of taste and smell, right? Well, yesterday my mum, when I was talking to her, she says that she was up all night coughing her lungs up. So this morning when I phoned, both of them are positive for the allergy. So my mum's not looking good at all. So I've said to them, the only thing you can really do is paracetamol every 4 hours, soothers, lockets or tunes, some kind of menthol sweetie, Vicks vapor rub, hot soup, and that's really all you can do. So she's like, I don't know where I got it from. I'm not careful. Mum, I said I was like that as well, though. You know, I wore my mask, kept my distance for people, washed my hands, hand sanitised and everything. Me and Peter got it. So, oh, it's a wee shame. Our wee eyes and everything were all red raw this morning. Right, let's go. Now, see this road we're going down? I need to go at 30 miles an hour because the police like to hang about, and I don't know many people I've known, something's fell by mistake, that have got a ticket for breaking the speed limit in this wee road. The police like to hang about down here. So they do, so it'll be 30 mile an hour, guys. 30 mile an hour. That's what we do. down this wee road. Oh, there's some hooligans. Sky, if you're in, and I hope your wee cat came back. I hope you get your wee cat back. I've been thinking about that. And I've been watching Heather and Marshall's kittens. See if you aren't subscribed to Heather and Marshall, you should definitely go and check their channel out. They've got the most adorable wee kitty cats. And they're up to everything, you know what I mean? They're up to everything. Climbing and jumping and doing all that good stuff. And there's a white van behind me and he's up my ass. So be it, white van driver. You just need to stay there. Because I'm not doing any more than 30. Because as I say, they love to get you on this road, the police. There's another wee doggo. Out it's W. Mr. Mike and Poppy knew that I was going out. They were round about me. So they were. Oh, who's this coming with the high-vis jackets? Could it be police officers? Nah, it's just workers, but anyway. Aye. Bump. Hope you're all right there with all this bumping that's going on. Hang on to your hats. It's a bumpy ride. Bump. So see, I've never drove here before, so this is another first for me. This is another first for me. I know that these wee houses up here, people used to call them Coronation Street because there's a soap opera in the UK called Coronation Street and it's like a line of houses. So, you're going to see some nice scenery as well, because we're going to be driving right alongside the canal. Right, 30. This white van driver behind me is no happy. I said, so be it, white van driver. I went for 2 peas before I came out. 2. So hopefully the bladder's going to be alright until we get there anyway. For a few hours. Oh. It's going to be a scorching day for the boats. So as we drive here, if you look to your left, you'll be able to see. Oh, drive carefully. Right, okay. Did you see that? It was monitoring my speed there. It was monitoring my speed, that thing. I hope I don't get a ticket now because I was at 36. What a bad lassie. So look at all these wee houses, wee line of houses here. Quite cool looking. I don't get a ticket. See, if I do, I do. Right, now this is national speed limit. Right, okay. Yeah. Right, the canal is to our left. I just spied it there. Again, it's good that the trees haven't got foliage because you wouldn't be able to see it if so we'll get a better view in a minute or two, I think. But we're going alongside the canal. See it? Right, you can look at that. I'm watching the road. You see a guy down there with a Greg's Bakery wee sausage roll, you know who it is. Right, down to 30 again. See, I have never drove here. Look at me driving places. I can't believe I'm actually doing stuff like this now. Out you come. I've got at least that white van driver's away. I don't like that when people are right up my ass. Am I going straight on? Am I going there? I think I'm going straight on. I think I'm going straight on. Listen, I'm lost already. I think I'm going straight on. I think I am going straight on. Is that road closed? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going here. I think I'm going right here. We're lost already. Lost already. Right, I think I'm going here. I remember this bit. We're doing good. We're doing good. Right round here. Right, we're doing good. We're not lost after all. This is the correct road. Look at me on the correct roads. Aye. And then we're going in here. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm concentrating. I'm concentrating on the road. We'll go. We're going somewhere anyway. That's for sure. We're going somewhere. Aye, so I've got nice chicken sandwiches. I got a cooked chicken from Tesco yesterday, and I've got 2 boiled eggs. Guys, look in the distance. Oh. See it? You see it in the distance? The Falkirk wheel, guys, look. I'm taking these on it. We're going on it. Isn't that good that we arrived here safely? It's always a bonus if I get to the destination. Right. Okay. Now, I think it opens, I don't know when it opens. Oh, the gate's opening now. Right, so I'm going to park in my usual spots. Right, now you've got to pay a metre. I think that's alright, the parking. Hold on a minute till I check this mirror. I'm going to need to get out and check because I don't want my parking to be dodgy as F. I actually want to be in the car parking space. Right, that'll do. That will do. Good morning everyone. We're here. We're here. Where's your house? Look, I've been prepared today. I've got your house and everything. Right, take it easy in it. Oh, sorry. Right, wait till I sit down a minute. Right, we need to go over to the parking ticket thingy. The ticket thing. Get my badge up. Got my glasses. Got use. Got my stick. Right, let's go. Right, let's go. Pay station. Oh, my car's parked nice. Ooh. All day parking, £3.50. Right. Let's see. I'm putting these down a minute, guys, right? Putting these down. Right. I think we pay cards. How would you do this? I don't know how to do this bloody thing. Please scan your ticket above. I've not got a ticket. Please put your card in here. Alright. Why is it not working? Right, I don't know. I'm going to need to go in and ask them. I'm going to need to ask them. I can't get it working. I don't, it's not working for me. No. No, I'm going to go in and have a and say to them. No. It's good to know it's not just me. Open-minded. Good morning, open-minded. How are you? Hello, my lovely, lovely people, my friends. Let's do this. Let's go on a boat. Let's go on a blooming boat today. Why not? Tickets Cafe gift shop. Is it in there or in here? We go. Where is it we go? In here? But that's shut. Where the hell do you go? I know it opens at the first tour is at 10, but so it must be in here. We must have to wait a wee minute or two. Are you waiting to go on the wee boat?
Yeah.
Aye, so ma.
The piece of it opens about 1:45 for
Is that right? I'm glad it's not just me with the parking.
Yeah.
I had my card in, card out. I know. I know.
I walked up to the next car park and that's got a big cover on it saying not in use.
Oh. What time is it, guys? Do you know? Right, well, we'll go have a look round here just now. Look, there's a big horse. Huh? Yeah, look, there's the boats. That's where I'm taking you today. That's where we're going. Goldust, good morning, good morning. 9:42, right, it should be opening soon then. We're going on the boat. Imagine me getting here in the one piece. That was good, eh? But I didn't really get lost. I nearly got lost, but not quite. This is the Falkirk wheel, everyone. And there's a cafe, so we'll get a coffee and I'll sit and have my sandwiches with you. Open-minded, could you do me a wee favour? Could you put my PayPal link in the chat in case anybody wants to give me a wee couple of pounds for my petrol and stuff like that? Not that you need to, but people have been asking. And Elena said to me, you should be maybe saying that. And I says, I don't like to. And she says, no, she says, people would like to give you a couple of pounds. So if he's, look, see if he's don't and he's strapped for cash, that'd be the last thing I would want. Yeah, my poor mum and dad have got COVID. They're not looking well. Thank you, Sky. Look at me. Who have I turned into? Linda the Explorer. I should have a new YouTube channel, Exploring. Isn't it beautiful weather? Blue skies. You don't see that much in Scotland. I hope this isn't just our summer though. This could be just our summer. Well, there's wee seats outside there. We could sit outside when we come back. And wee picnic tables there at the waterfront. Nice. Yeah, we'll go in here and have a look at the wheel. Let's have a look. Look, there it is, guys. Oh my God. There it is. That big thing. That's what we're going on. I'm a bit scared, I won't lie. We're going on that. Excuse me, where is it you get the tickets? Is it in there? Or,
No, that's not working yet.
all right.
He's working in here.
Right.
Probably see that last year, probably down at
Round there?
maybe the cafe or that.
Right.
I don't know.
Right, we'll go and have a look. Flask. Ah, yeah, is this where you get the tickets for the boat? No. 10, that would be great. It's just me, see the parking meter thing, it's not working. I've had my card in, card out and everything. And so has the couple that's behind me.
Okay, no worries.
I'm in a disabled car parking spot.
Have you got your ticket with you?
My, what one? My,
Parking ticket.
it's on the
It's all right. I'll get you an extra one. I'll let you out.
right, okay, so do I come in here?
Yeah.
Great. Oh, a gift shop. I do like a gift shop. Hiya. It's for the wee boat thing.
You're on the 10 o'clock.
Aye, please. Hold on, I'll put these down, guys. Right, you can look at the merch. Right, okay, great. £12. Right. I'll put my stick down. So do you scan this at the machine that's just outside, or the one as you're coming in? The one that's got the, right, okay. Great.
That's your ticket there.
Right, thank you.
And your change.
Thank you.
Just out the doors there, no point in queuing because there's not that many people. on
Right,
this boat.
okay.
There's no food, drink or toilets.
That's all right, aye. I've went twice before I came out, so I should be all right. I will do. Looking forward to it. As I say, I mean, that's just staying Cumbernauld, but I've never been up here before, so I felt a bit adventurous today. Oh, great! Thanks very much. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got an online ticket. So
Let's go. There's the boat there. Ooh. There we go. Oh. There we go. Booklets. Look, that's what we're going on. That boat there. We'll go right up the very front. Hiya. We'll go up the front. Right, we're getting a front seat. There it is, look, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. I'm a bit scared. I'm a wee bit frightened. But they do this every day, so what's the chances of me falling off it? Jacqueline, good morning, lovely Jacqueline. We're at the Falkirk wheel. We're going on a boat today. Toot toot. I don't know what kind of noise a boat makes, but... You're right here with me, Sky. Right, you're holding my hand the whole time we're on this boat, right? You're holding my hand. Open-minded, you're very welcome. I'm glad I've got you here with me. I don't feel as if I'm alone, do you know that? Are you going on a boat trip? Oh, that sounds lovely. It's been a long time since I've been on a boat. In fact, the last time I was on a boat was in Disney World. I mean, look at that. It's scary looking, isn't it? It's a wee bit scary looking. Woohoo! I should have dressed as a sailor. I've got a sailor's hat in the house. I should have put my sailor's hat and my sailor's hat and my whistle and all that on. I should have done that. Aye, I've got my ticket here. It's all wrinkled though, sorry.
That's all right, you keep that, yeah. There's a wee hand sanitizer there.
Right, we'll want me to sanitise my...
You're going to have to ask you to pull your mask as well.
Oh God, my mask, do you know I forgot all about it. Oh no, don't tell me I've not got my mask. Do they sell masks in here?
I mean, you can ask them, they might have
Right, okay.
in there, yeah.
25 pence for a mask.
Is it? That's all right, oh great. Away without my mask. Sorry, away without my blooming mask. Aye, have you got a mask, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do I pay for it?
No, you'll be all right.
You okay?
We've been giving them out for free, but
Oh, thanks.
don't tell everyone.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Hi there. Hi there.
Where is it, my mask, guys? What am I like? Can you take me anywhere? They're up the front. I'm going up the front too. We're going up the front, guys. Yeah, got it.
Well done, you.
If after all this time, you think it would be natural just to pick a mask up?
Right, you've got another thing to do.
Sanitise.
Yes, just put that in your hands as well. Get a hard shove. There's enough will come out and it'll last you for 2 days.
There we go. Right, is that me now?
See
Great.
if you want to put a window down, just pull the catches in, right? Take the weight, pull the catches in and then lower it down.
Lower it down.
Don't let it drop down.
Right, okay. Right, thank you.
No bother.
Ooh. Right, we're going up the front. Right. Right, wait to put my... Ooh. To put my bag and everything down. Right, wait to see. Sky. Right, you told me how to put this window down. Do you think I should try? Right, let's try.
Are you okay with it?
Right, let's try.
You get one, I'll get the
Right,
other.
okay.
Oh, crikey.
That's great stuff, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah, mine's good. Just lift it up slightly.
got it.
I'll run it all the way down.
Aye, please.
There you go.
Thanks very much. There. There we are, look. We've got the whole boat. We've got the whole boat. I'll need to double glass it, I can't see. Oh. So I think we drive in that way. Oh well, you won't be able to see if I do that. Where are we? Right. I think we drive in there. Ooh. Pip. And both of them are steaming up, so I can't see. We do it, look, we've got the boat all to ourselves. We've got the boat to ourselves. And oh, when we come back, we'll have a wee seat. But when we come back, we'll have a wee seat and we'll eat my chicken sandwich and my boiled eggs. Look at this thing, isn't it? I mean, look at that. It's... wow. See, I've never been on it. This is our adventures. We're going to have many more adventures. Right, I'll turn you around so you can see out this window. Look. I'll do that with you so you can see. Yeah, in summertime, probably loads of people want on. knows what we'll be doing tomorrow. Oh, well, we know what... Better, we know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll turn you around. I can hear noises coming for that thing. Yeah, you must go in that way, because there's wee traffic light things. Oh, look, that's doing something. Yeah. Thing. Ooh, something's happening. Right, just keep your eye on it. I'm a wee bit scared. Isn't it the most amazing looking thing though? Yes, it does, open-minded. So we've done no bad this week, eh? I'll need to plan what I'm doing next week now. My sky. I'm holding these here, so it's like holding your hands. It's just, it's going to turn us. We're going in there and it's going to turn us. Oh. Ooh. What time is it, Amdy? Oh, ouch. Imagine me forgetting my mask. What am I like? Too excited, you see. So it should be 10, so we should be setting sail now, really. We should be setting sail. I should have wore all my sailor's gear. Right, let's go. Oh, we're going. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. We're going now. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm a bit feared. I'm a bit feared. Right, I put my glasses on so I can't read the chat, right? Bit scared.
On the 10 o'clock sailing, we have 4 passengers and 2 crew, Stuart and Drew.
Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Ooh. goodness. Oh my goodness.
No.
You're doing it all.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Enjoying this weather, eh?
Oh, it's great, eh?
Absolutely brilliant. We've had about 3 days of it.
I know.
It's fantastic.
I hope it's for the year.
Exactly. Long may it continue. So just a wee introduction. My name's Brian. I'm just training to be boat crew at the moment, so
Okay.
just learning the ropes, quite literally. We have our crew down here. We've got a skipper at the left-hand side here. That's
Hiya.
Good morning, folks.
Morning.
We've been doing this for a long time, so you're in very safe hands.
Good.
And we have Jim. He's also a crew
Hi,
member.
Jim.
And he's almost a skipper. He's just a bit there. He's got his last bit to do, but he's been trying boats for a long, long time. So
Good.
you're in safe hands.
Excellent.
So I just got a wee bit nervous because I'm just learning. It's a small group, we're fine. So just a couple of safety announcements. Obviously you can see we've got the life jackets on here. If you have a wee look under your seat, you'll discover we're the only ones wearing them.
All right.
Right, okay.
And the reason for that is because we're out in the boat and we're tying up and all
Right,
this, and
okay.
there is a chance we could trip, slip and fall
Right.
and all that. But there should be no reason for that. If we have to go off the boat at any point, we have to go off the dry side, which is the side that's tied
Okay.
up here. Obviously you don't want to go to that side.
No, no.
Now, if for any reason the boat did take on water, you'd be absolutely fine because the hull is about 5.5 feet and the depth of the water is just a little bit over that. So we're
Right,
quite
so
close
we're
to the
okay.
bottom. So if for any reason, I was going to say if we get a puncture, just lift your feet and that'll be absolutely fine. So today we are going up. Have you been on before?
No.
No, first time? Oh, great. You've got a great day for it as well, so you should get a good view of the Kelpies and other
Oh,
landmarks
lovely.
and what have you. One of the guys will probably point out some of the landmarks to you as well.
Good.
So,
That's
so we're
excellent.
going up there, obviously, to the top there. We're going to swap places, and we'll be going. We'll be going through the tunnel, and then it's all lighted up now. They've got nice lights in there.
Oh,
It's
lovely.
beautiful. It used to be in darkness, but now they've got the lights. It's really
Aye,
nice.
nice.
We go along to the end and do a turnabout, and then we come back and we'll get a chance to have a look at some of the views.
Ah, lovely.
So I think that's about it. I'm just
That's
looking
it.
on the safety announcement,
Okie doke.
and one of the guys will can speak to you in a wee bit.
Okay, thank you.
Meantime, enjoy yourself.
And you done great, so you did.
Thank you very much.
10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck, that was opening then, but we're not to go now. That was moving.
Oh my goodness, we're moving. Oh my goodness. Look, we're moving. Oh my goodness, we're moving. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, guys, hold me. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Look. We're going up there.
They carry their combined capacity of...
Ladies and gentlemen, as safety is our priority, please give your full attention to this message. In the unlikely event of an incident, follow all instructions given from our crew members. There are 6 emergency exits on board. These exits are located at the 2 main doors in the center and 2 at the rear of the cabin either
Oh my
side.
goodness. We're up in the air.
Our secondary exits are located at the front
We're
and
in a
the rear
boat
of the cabin.
and we're up in the air. We're up in
Thank
the
you
air
for
in
your
a boat.
attention and enjoy the tour.
In a boat up in the air. Like we're up in the air. Oh, we're up in the air in a boat. In a boat in the air. Oh my goodness. It's amazing.
Vicky never arrived. It's Vicky like going down. It is good. Oh. Oh. Not that high from down there. It's scary. Weird, though, it's getting near the top.
We're nearly there at the top. We're nearly at the top. Oh my goodness. We're nearly there. high we're up. We're up. Look how high. Right, now we're going to wee boat trip. Let me see what these are saying. Paulette, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. We're in a boat in the sky. Isn't that amazing? Gigi, we're in a boat in the sky. See, that's where I'm taking these. And you're going to see the Kelpies. It's like big horses. They're beautiful. Victoria, do you? Right, I'll turn you round because that thing's going to do something. We're still tied on, so you'll need to untie that before we can go, I suppose. Look, there's the thing moving now. Isn't that amazing? Ooh. That scared me. Oh, jumped. We ready to go? We ready, guys? Let's go.
For the next half an hour or so, we'll be up here 27 metres above our starting point on the Forth and Clyde Canal. We're now moving at 4 miles an hour over the reinforced concrete aqueduct. There's just over 100 metres between here and the tunnel, dead ahead of us. We'll go right through that and turn around before heading back and taking a look at the view that's right behind you now. You might have noticed that there are 2 tourist boats in service at the Falkirk Wheel, each with slightly strange names. Archimedes and Antman. Did you see which one you are on today when you got on? Those special names were chosen for a reason. They're both important parts of the wheel's identity. First, Archimedes. He was a scholar and mathematician in ancient Greece who discovered something that's very important for the operation of the wheel.
Any floating object displaces its own weight of fluid.
Okay, that might need a bit of explanation. Archimedes' principle says that when an object is placed in water, for example, the boat you are sitting in now, it displaces its exact own weight in the water. The amount of water that moves out of the way to make room for us is equal in weight to the boat itself. That might sound quite simple, but it's actually really important for the smooth operation of the Falkirk wheel. Each gondola, that's the big tub of water we just travelled up in, holds 250 tons of water. When our boat sailed in, we pushed about 60 tons of water. That is the weight of the boat and its fuel and all the people in it, out meaning that the gondola then had 190 tons of water and 60 tons of boat in it. So, the contents of the gondola still weigh 250 tons. The clever part is that the other gondola will also weigh exactly 250 tons as well. We are evenly balanced with them. And that means that it only takes a tiny bit of energy to get us moving around the central core of the wheel. We're balancing each other out. So while you might think it would take a lot of energy to lift 250 tons of steel, water, boat and even you up the 27 metres we just came, it actually took just a small push. About the same amount of energy as boiling 8 electric kettles. That's enough for a cup of tea, each for everyone on the boat. We haven't got time for a cuppa now, but you can get one down at the visitor centre afterwards while we watch the wheel go round again. Another really clever part of the wheel are the cogs. You can't see them as they're inside the workings, but these huge jagged wheels...
We're going under a bridge now, in a tunnel.
...as we move up and down around the wheel. When the designers were putting the plans for the Falkirk wheel together, they were confident it would work on paper, but they weren't exactly sure. This is the first rotating boat lift in the world after all. So to test their theory out, they built a small-scale model out of Lego to see how it went. Fortunately, the principle worked and the design was commissioned. As we get close to the tunnel ahead, you'll note that we're in a rather charming landscape. At some times of the year, the pool to your left is home to herons. The canal system stretching across Scotland is home to over 30 varieties of aquatic plants, 50 species of mollusks, over 30 types of water flea, and even freshwater sponges, plus the ducks and swans. It's been known for fish to swim into the gondola at the bottom and travel up to the Union Canal with us. Of course, they displace their own way too. And there are footpaths here as well, leading up into the woods. You can walk along these later if you like. On the right side of the road, as we enter the tunnel, you'll see a sign reading Rough Castle Tunnel. A castle? You can't see. That's because we're about to travel underneath it. Well, almost. There's a Roman castle fort on the hill, really quite close by. It was placed there around the year 143 AD as part of a network of military bases built by the Romans to defend the area. These forts were linked by a wall, running right the way across the width of Scotland. For a lot of its distance, this system of forts and walls follows the rough route of the Falkirk Canal, linking the east and west sides of the country. Only the canals were designed to make transport and communication across the country easy. The castle forts were built by the military to control people and keep them out of the northern border of what was then the Roman Empire. Now you'll almost certainly be aware of another Roman emperor, best known for his wall in northern England. The wall above you now wasn't built by Hadrian. It was constructed during the reign of Emperor Antoninus Pius. It's known as the Antonine Wall, and that's the name of our other road, Antonine. Skip forward 1600 years, and this landscape, instead of being a conflict zone, was one of rapid industrial expansion. The fourth inclined canal, that's the one behind us at the bottom of the lift, was started in the 1770s and followed the route originally surveyed by John Seaton. It opened in 1790 and quickly became one of the most important trading and transport links across Scotland. It was the world's first sea-to-sea ship canal, joining the River Clyde and Glasgow in the west to the River Forth and the North Sea in the east. And the addition of the Union Canal, that's the one we're sailing on now, in 1822 meant Glasgow and Edinburgh were linked by waterways. This all meant that unprecedented amounts of trade were now possible not only between Glasgow and Edinburgh, but also with the rest of Northern Europe and the world. In the 1830s, 200,000 people each year travelled between the two cities. One operator offered
The express service in just 7 hours will swift passenger boats.
There was, apparently, a sign projecting from the front of the boat that will cut through the tow ropes of any slow-moving vessels that refused to give way. Getting between the two canals still required the use of a lock system though. A few kilometres to the east of here, there was a flight of 11 canal lines with a fall of just over 3 meters each. Each had to fill with water in turn to raise traffic up to the Union Canal so it could travel on to Edinburgh. For a time, this was the golden age of the canal, and waterways were almost the motorways of the day. But with the rise of the railways, the decline of the canals was almost inevitable. The closing of Grangemouth docks to the east of here as a security measure during the First World War heralded the start of the end, and by the 1960s the canals were left abandoned, unused and falling into disrepair. As we emerge out of the tunnel, you'll notice that we're in a much different landscape now. Or into it, and certainly not quite such grand views as on the other side. When we turned around and got back through the tunnel, you'll appreciate the views from there, looking out over central Scotland from a scenic vantage point. But for a moment, enjoy the canal side setting. The land out here is stunning and ready for exploration if you're so inclined. From the visitor centre, there are 3 walks of different lengths exploring this area, including the remains of the Roman fort and the Antonine Wall. Ask for a map in the visitor centre, or you can hire bikes and make your way 6 kilometres east along the canal path to see the Kelpies. 2 majestic 30-metre high sculptures of horse heads rising out of the water. These Celtic water horses are not only a link with the mystical mythology of Scotland, but are also a reminder of the vast numbers of horses who worked on the canals pulling barges for years on end. Today we run our boats on diesel. Compared to days gone by, it means there's no horse waste left by the side of the canal towpath anymore. And we can now travel faster and in almost all weathers too. You'll notice 2 more locks here. These take boats to the main level of the Union Canal, another 7 metres up, making the total height above our starting point 35 metres. This then runs as far as Edinburgh, which, if you were to sail there today, would take about 9 or 10 hours. But most people on a pleasure cruise do it over a couple of days. In fact, these locks were installed as part of the renovations to the canal system and the installation of the Falkirk wheel. The original Union Canal ended some 2 kilometres further on from here, where the flight of 11 locks carried canal traffic up and down between here and the Forth and Clyde Canal below. And from that level, 2 locks up from here, the Union Canal stretches all the way to Edinburgh without a single lock. It's a feat of engineering and construction laid out by the canal's designer Hugh Baird in the 1820s. Despite the canal from Falkirk to Edinburgh being over 50 kilometres long, there is a fault of just 2.5 centimetres between either end, all designed without a computer. It's important to remember that we're on part of a canal network that stretches right across Scotland. In recent years it's been growing in popularity, thanks in part to projects like the Falkirk Wheel. But there's also been a rise in the appetite from the public for enjoying our historic waterways. There are 22 million visits a year to our canals, with people enjoying the towpaths, walkers, joggers, and canal boat holidays are increasingly popular.
Welcome on board.
It can be great fun to charter a boat and explore the canals. Navigating up and down the locks is a little tricky at first, though you'll soon get the hang of it. But a canal boat holiday can also be very relaxing. The gentle pace of the boats means you can switch off from the pressures of modern life and slow right down. The body that cares for these waterways is called Scottish Canals, an agency of the Scottish Government. Any profit we make from activities on the canals, we put right back into caring for the system. It's our aim to make sure the canals are still here and being enjoyed by people in another 200 years. You'll remember it runs under the Antonine Wall, is another part of what makes this place special. It might look just like any other tunnel, but it had to be excavated with utmost care so as not to disturb the archaeological remains above. And it had a concrete base so as not to damage the old mine workings beneath. It's precision engineering. But the real precision work is on the Falkirk Wheel itself, a feat of engineering and architectural design. It was the first rotating boat to be built in the world, bringing the story of Scottish invention, adventure and world first right up to date. The sense of ambition and pride felt by the design team matches that of those engineers and canal builders a few centuries ago. While many see the wheel as a beautiful thing, it's often questioned whether its merits are as a piece of art or as a piece of engineering. Tony Pitt, the designer of the Falkirk wheel, perhaps puts it best.
We came up with a practical, physical solution to the problem of how to link the two canals together. But we were driven by both the practical and the aesthetic. We wanted to create something sculptural that would give a sense of movement and rotation. Our wheel has some of the enduring qualities of a timepiece, precision engineering and intrinsic beauty, metal curves and movement in one composition.
You might have wondered why we went to the trouble of creating the Falkirk wheel. You'll remember that the two canals had fallen into a state of disrepair in the late 20th century, and they weren't used for transporting goods or people anymore. It might have been easier just to fill the canals in and forget about them altogether. But then, in the late 1990s, it was realised that the redevelopment of these waterways could create what became known as a corridor of opportunity right across the central belt of Scotland. And there were plenty of enthusiastic volunteers too, who wanted to see their local canal brought back to life, rather than sitting there abandoned. The Millennium Link project saw these canals repaired and reopened, and at £84 million was Britain's most ambitious canal restoration project ever. In just 3 years, waterways were dredged, including removing 300,000 tonnes of silt, locks were replaced, 9 new locks built, and towpaths restored. There were also 35 new bridges and 5 kilometres of new canal. And it's been a huge success. Canal side investment has gone through the roof, over £400 million in the first decade alone, including 2,000 new waterside homes and 100,000 square metres of retail and commercial development. And very importantly for this region, 4,000 new jobs, all from a couple of canals. It's amazing to think what that kind of investment can do. But it wasn't possible to reopen the locks joining these two canals. They were filled in and now have blocks of flats built on them. So a new solution was needed, hence the Falkirk wheel. Not only does it link the two waterways, but it gives us a chance to celebrate Scottish design and ingenuity once again. Okay, as we're coming towards the end of our time on this level, I just have time to share some of the facts and figures of the Falkirk wheel. It was opened in May 2002 by Her Majesty the Queen, although she never actually rode it like you have today. There are 15,000 bolts in the structure, pressed into 45,000 bolt holes, and each one was tightened by hand. The two gondolas between them hold 1 million litres of water and can lift the weight of 100 elephants. And it does all that in just 5 minutes, using the power of a few electric kettles. Amazing, isn't it? If you were thinking of getting one for yourself, do be aware that the price tag comes at a whopping £20 million. We're heading back into the gondola now, so that we can rotate back down to the lower level, 25 metres below. This is a great place to take in the view if the Scottish weather has been kind to us today. You should be able to make out the Kelpies, Grangemouth and the cranes at the Firth of Forth, along with the Ochil Hills and various other ranges. Your skipper might point some of these out to you as you descend. As we come to the end of this boat tour, it's impressive to think that the Falkirk wheel wasn't actually built as a tourist attraction. There was no visitor centre here originally, and boat trips like these didn't take place. But people came to visit the wheel out of their own curiosity. They came from all over the world to wonder at this architectural and engineering gem.
They're back in this thing
So
again.
we started running boat trips, and the Falkirk wheel has gone from strength to strength.
Oh my goodness. There's my car down there. Help! There's my wee car down there.
The last word for the time being to the wheel's designer, Tony Kettle.
The Falkirk wheel appears to lift its head and take stock of its Scottish surroundings. It stands up proud and bold, emerging from the land as the skeletal frame of a long-lost prehistoric animal. It sits on a spine that connects the east and west coast of Scotland and says, "Scotland is whole once more." The wheel reverberates with the strength and passion, the vision and the imagination that have underpinned the very best of Scottish culture since the 1700s. And, more importantly, it stands as one monument, celebrating the past, but also what may be possible in the future.
Best thing we've ever seen in our life.
Quite a view, and definitely is quite a view. Open the door if you look at that. I'll tell you a wee bit what we could see. As we face forward just now, that's us facing pretty much directly north. So to the left hand side is looking to the west, and the right hand side is looking over towards the east. Although we've had good weather all week, unfortunately that bit of haze is never really lifted. So the range of sight that we usually have is usually greater than this.
Right, piece around.
It's slightly subdued. Over on the right, on the horizon, the top chimneys and the cooling towers that dominate the horizon there. That's the former BP Chemical and the refinery complex at Grangemouth. Covers up very, very large part of the Grangemouth area. What you see from here is just a very, very small part.
Bring us in.
It's now owned by a company called Ineos, but the plant still does exactly the same as it's always done. It's responsible for the majority of the UK's diesel, petrol, aviation fuel, you name it, many, many other products these days. In the background, the River Forth is running out towards the North Sea, heading out towards Queensferry, towards the bridges. Unfortunately, we can't see the bridges from here. They lie, the River Forth winds round the back of the land and just way over the top, just can't pick them can pick out this morning, I'll take advantage of the fact that the sun's shining. Can you see the kelpies?
Yeah.
Did you get a picture of them?
No?
The two silver structures sticking above the trees.
Let me see.
Just look into the middle of the houses, there's a shop with a green front, and then right above the shop, the silver structure.
Oh, right, I do see them, yeah.
That's the kelpies.
Yeah, I do see them now.
Take advantage of the fact that the sun's hitting them nicely. The one on the left is the one with its head up, it's looking towards the sky.
It's wee
The
horses.
one on the right has got its head down, and it's looking slightly to the right. They are
That's lovely.
proven to be such an attraction.
Is there? Yes.
Aye.
The Kelpies there, 4 miles here, Falkirk Wheel, to have two iconic structures within 4 miles of each other. The number of people that it brings to the area is phenomenal. It really, really is. And for a small town like Falkirk, which was primarily a small industrial town, you know, about 75% of employment was through the old iron foundries. That was where the majority of employment was. So to have such a thing, Falkirk and tourism, I never thought I'd say that. I never thought that would go together. But there you go. It's phenomenal. We do a standby system. I was on standby a few years ago. It was the middle of the summer, 2:30 in the morning. The wee retail outlet that we have down there, the alarm went off, so I got called out. And as I drove down, I was aware there was a big 52-seater coach sitting in the car park 2:30 in the morning, and that's strange. Anyway, I got to the barrier and I got inside, going down towards the Kelpies. All these people, and it turned out they were Japanese tourists, but they were also photography enthusiasts. And it was a full moon that night.
Oh, lovely.
And they were looking, they had asked the coach driver to take them to the Kelpies to get this one-off picture. They were hanging for trees. Seriously, this is the strangest thing ever. That surges the popularity of the Kelpies, you know. It's
lovely.
What's the Kelpies got anything to do with the area? Why does it?
Right, well, first of all, a Kelpie has two meanings. In Australia, a Kelpie is a working dog.
Right.
It was crossed with a dingo and a German Shepherd. Very big, powerful working dog, mainly used for cattle and sheep. But in Scotland, a Kelpie, going way back into Scottish folklore, a Kelpie was a mythical sea spirit, and it was derived from the white horses, the stormy water, and the white horses breaking on the shore. Some of the tales, up in the Western Isles, the children were often warned by their parents that stay away from the water or the Kelpies will draw you in, that type of thing. But these there, they were modelled on two Clydesdale horses, and the connection there with the canals is the Clydesdales used to pull the boats along. But they were built by a gentleman called Andy Scott, a guy from Glasgow. He was the man who put this idea forward. In the Central Belt, there's various, I'm trying to think some of them, there's one, if you go into Glasgow, at Cumbernauld, it's called Maria.
That's where I stay.
Is it kind of what I'm talking about, just the cemetery?
Aye.
Sits away up on the hill. It's a beautiful. There's various ones, sometimes on a roundabout, and they're all done through the stainless steel, and they're fantastic, they really are. But that was his biggest, So they were actually modelled on two Clydesdale horses called Duke and Duke and Bell, and the Clydesdales were put out to farm at Pollock Country Park. I think one of them passed away last year.
Oh.
But they were actually built on two Clydesdale horses.
Oh, they're lovely.
But they're fantastic.
And
the area
beautiful.
itself is never, I have to say, it doesn't matter when you go, the area is never ever not busy. There's always people cutting around. And it's great to see it transformed, because the area itself was an urban wasteland. It was very wet, boggy, marshy land. To see it transformed into what it is now, it's remarkable, it really is.
It's fascinating.
One of the most common comments we get, many people come along, see it for the first time, up close. They've maybe been on, seen it on newspapers, TVs, etc. And many people come along, sometimes more from an engineering background, but because it's so large and mechanical looking, you think there should be a lot more external noise.
Aye,
And as you
true,
can
it's
hear,
quiet.
there's very little. And that in itself is sometimes quite surprising when you consider that just over 1,800 tonnes of steel, water and boats is being moved by just over 18.5 kilowatts of power. 18.5 kilowatts in your own home. It's the potential to operate 2 standard electric showers.
Isn't that amazing?
You know, there's various comparisons. There's various comparisons. And to consider the wheel itself, primarily, was to reconnect the 2 canals. Forth and Clyde Canal here, the Union Canal up above the 2 locks where we turn round about. But previous to that, the canal was connected by a flight of 11 locks and a staircase. And 11 locks, these 11 were in just under a mile. It's quite a number of locks comprised in a small distance. To take a boat up or down back then, would have taken the lockkeeper anything between 6 and 8 hours.
My goodness, and it takes...
We've just done the same in 4.5 minutes.
Aye,
Give or take a few feet.
Aye.
And all because an age-old principle, the Archimedes principle of displacement, keeps us equally balanced. And you couple that with a little bit of modern technology,
Amazing.
just marries together very, very well.
It is. I was a wee bit scared, I must admit, when I first seen it. I was a bit frightened. I know you're in a boat and you're in the sky. It's
You'd be surprised the number of people, I have to say people of all ages, but sometimes younger ones, believe it or not. We had a wee boy from Motherwell who came along here when we first opened 3, 4, 5 times with his parents, his grandparents. And we got him to the stage that we actually had him just coming in the door and then he just
wouldn't do it.
couldn't do it, had to go back out. To this day, I'm not sure if he's ever. It became quite a sort of contest to see if we could do it. But once you get that sort of into your
I think
mind,
it's just because it's so big.
That's
You know, when
right.
you first see it, it's like kind of breathtaking when you first see it. And just try to get your head around how this boat's going to...
but,
Is this open to like private boats?
everybody,
Anybody?
the season, the canal's
Do they have
closed.
to pay
The
to
canal's
boat, though?
closed just now. It doesn't open
Okay.
until next Friday, and thereafter, if the weather's, especially if the weather's good, it'll just kick off.
It'll be
Especially
busy.
because we've been restricted over the last 2 years.
That's right.
And things have been very, very difficult. We've been back, we've been shut, we've been back.
I know.
But it's been the same for everybody, I have to say.
Do they have to pay to go?
They don't pay a direct, like a toll charge.
Yeah.
It's worked on their licence. So it's worked on meterage. So shorter boat will pay less than a longer boat. It's how it's worked. I've been here when we opened 20 years ago. And it's
amazing,
worked very
guys.
well. It's been received very well by the owners, private and commercial. So it works okay. Well, if they can, like a standard narrow boat, which is, we got a lot, but even the other boats, if they can fit in alongside us, they travel with us.
Oh,
But the timetable that we work to, we have a 20-minute window, which allows us, when we've got the 2 boats running, it allows one boat to be doing the trip, the other one to disembark, and then the wheel's free for 20 minutes. So we can take boats up or down if they're too big to come alongside us. And it works very well, it doesn't encroach on our timetable.
Okay.
So you're on holiday?
Yeah, we're coming back Sunday.
Very good.
Yesterday,
Where are you from?
Manchester.
Ah, nice, not too far.
I was just bored.
You were just
bored.
Where are you from?
I'm Cumbernauld.
Cumbernauld!
Aye.
You're great, right?
Aye. I thought I'd get out, you know what I mean? Lovely weather and
Oh,
stuff
it's
like that.
beautiful.
get over there.
I was away.
I think it's the start, well, it started to be pretty clear, but temperatures to drop a wee bit, I think,
Aye.
from Monday.
Aye.
From Monday.
I was away at Bannockburn the other day. I was just like, I need to go somewhere in the nice weather.
Oh, definitely.
They're at Stirling Castle.
Do you like it?
So, yeah, yeah.
Still,
You've been on your
No,
point.
no,
Your point. Oh, lovely.
that's my favourite castle, Stirling. A lot of people think Edinburgh's the best, but
Stay there.
I like Stirling the best. Stirling Castle, that's my favourite.
Right, folks, this has got a green light, so I'm going to get
Right,
the vote started. We'll be
thanks
back
very
in
much
a
for the information.
No
That was,
problem. Enjoy the rest of your day.
thank you. There you go, everyone. I want a wee cup of coffee now. I'll have a cup of coffee and a wee sandwich. Right, we'll sit next to the water and I can talk to you. Because I can't see anything at the moment. That was interesting, eh? Only I've got a fun fact for you when we got off the boat. He said something wrong, but I didn't correct him because I'm very polite. See, we knocked it off. There's people waiting to get on the boat now. We'll go and get a nice cup of coffee. A few people waiting now. We knocked it off. That's us, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, loads. Thank you.
Good.
Thanks. Right, let's go and get a coffee. Yeah, that's like, guys. We're up there. Right, let's get a coffee. Right. I don't know if you can get a coffee to take out. No, no. I'm waiting. Hold on, I get my purse, guys. Oh, look at all that though, that looks good. Look at the cakes. Can I take one out? Can I have a latte take out, please? Aye, that's all. A card, please. No thanks. Is there sugar in that down there? Yeah. Right, thanks very much. Would you like a tea or coffee? Yeah, can I have a latte, please? Yep. One latte, please. Great, thanks very much. Maybe we get some sugar. What's that? Is that sugar? Let's see if there's sugar over here. Right, let's go outside and sit, everyone. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Right. Let's get a nice wee seat. Then I can talk to you. I've not even walked to you. Oh, look at the wolves. I've got my pieces and chicken and I've got my hard-boiled eggs. I think there's somebody over there on my seat. Is there any seats here? There is. There we go. Right. There we go, guys. And I can't see these because it's too sunny. I'll need to try and situate these. Wait a minute now. Right. Wait, I'm double glassing it. I still can't see these. It's too sunny. I'll just talk to these then. I'll just talk to these. I hope he's enjoyed that. Wait, there's my wee packed lunch. Wait to put sugar in my coffee. Isn't that amazing? It's a bit scary looking, isn't it? I was a wee bit scared, I'm not going to lie. I was a bit scared. That sun is beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Right, there we go. We've got sugar in. And stir it. I don't know where I'm going to take these next. This is the thing. Where are we going next? I'll need to look. Have I seen that one? Yeah, so here's my sandwiches. My chicken sandwiches. And my hard-boiled eggs. Oh my goodness. The Kelpies are the big horses. There's that big thing, look at it. It's a tad scary looking, isn't it? I was a wee bit feared. Let's try this latte. Quite nice, hard-boiled egg. I didn't want to correct the guy. He was talking, wait a minute, he's awfully low. There. He was talking about there's a statue on the motorway, right? And it's a statue and it's an angel and she's got her arms out like this, right? And he said it was called Mary. It's not, it's called Aria. But I didn't want to correct him. I've just said right. See, it's too bright. I can't see. I can't see. It's too bright. You wouldn't believe this was Scotland. You wouldn't feel the sun is beating down. The sun is beating down. It's amazing to think we were up there, isn't it? Right up there. There was some good information there though, wasn't there, about the Antonine Wall and was it Antonine Wall? And stuff. You couldn't really see the Kelpies, but I'm going to take these one day. There's the Kelpies. See the big horsey? There they are. I'm going to drive up that motorway one day and show you. And at night they're all lit up because my mum and dad stay right next to them. That wee couple came from Manchester. I came 20 minutes down the road. Guys, battery's running out. I'll need to take you back to the car. Abandoned packed lunch at the moment. We'll go out and finish our packed lunch in the car. We're running out of power. Right, wait till we're running out of power. Right, let me get this and we'll go back to the car and sit. Oh, right, hold on. I'm double glassing it. But then I'll be able to talk to you anyway. Right, how am I going to do this? Right, back to the car. Right, we'll turn you around. There. Right, back to the car to juice up. Right, they're leaving. No, I'm okay. Back to the car. See if we conk out, I'll be back. See, my wee pal Rosie that does, she calls them chooching. Look at the queue now for the boat. We had the boat to ourselves. Yeah, we got it lucky. We came early. We got it early. There's a car there. Get you juiced up. I've got a wee ticket I've got to scan to get out when we're going out. Right. Let's get these in here. Right. Right, hold on. I'll put these down again. Put these down. Right. Juices quickly before he's conk out. Oh, there we are. That was close. Oh. That was close. Oh, where are we? There. That was a close one. He's nearly got conked out. Wait a minute here. Here we go, get some air conditioning going. Where's my wee sandwich? I was enjoying that wee sandwich. Right, I'm enjoying it in the carbies. Right. Get the sandwich. Yeah, with the abandoned sandwich. I'll turn these in. Oh, it's nice. What a day. What a beautiful, beautiful day. I'll need to get my rocking chair out. Need to get my rocking chair out when I go back. If we get home. If I get it home. Oh, my parking ticket I need this parking ticket. I need that. Or they won't let me out. Well, that was an experience. It's quite an amazing thing though, isn't it, when you think about it? It's where to go next week. Where are we going next week? I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll read the chat when we get home because it's too sunny. There's blue, not a cloud in the sky, hardly. Well, these pieces were wonderful. Mixed in my egg. There's a big tour bus coming down. Okay guys, let's get home before it gets too busy. Right, if I can remember how to get home. If we get lost, we get lost. Right. We're running out of power just in time there, eh? Just in time. And the Wi-Fi has lasted. Right, I need to scan a ticket or something coming up here to get out. This thing, I need to scan this ticket. There we go. Woo. Right, let's try and get home. I was a wee bit scared. I mean, it's a lot of metal into it, really. A lot of metal. I think I've got a bit of egg to my cleavage, even though I don't have cleavage. Is this man letting me out of it? Okay. I think it's either a bit of chicken, so I've got something doing my juke. Woo. Right, let's get home. We lost connection there. I enjoyed that Simon so much I think I'm going to have another two for my dinner tonight. That's how good these sandwiches were. Right, and there's the canal to the right. I wonder if you can see it. You'll see the canal. Reduce my speed. This is where they flashed it and said I was doing 36 mile an hour. Right, I'm doing 25. Right, good. I'll need to find other places now for you. I've got the bulk I want to take these places. I'll have a look at my maps tonight and work out next week's schedule. Who'd have thought it, a few weeks ago? I mean, but I don't feel alone because yous are with me, so that helps. What a beautiful day. The rocking chair's getting put out. There, I know where I am now. Ah, there's somebody with a Ukraine flag. These wee speed bumps. Oh, there we go. I think that's the last of the bumps. Maybe it's not, but I think it is. Aye, that big statue is called Aria. It's not called Mary, but he wasn't expecting somebody from my neck of the woods being on the tour. But see, I was polite. I didn't say to him, no, you're wrong. You know, I just let him carry on your business, Mr. Tour Guide. And the big statue that he was talking about is to our left, but it's on the motorway, so we can't see it from here. But it was all done by the same guy. So you've learned what a Kelpie is as well. You know what a Kelpie is now. He told us what a Kelpie was. See, that's Scott's mum's for you, isn't it? Don't you go near the water or the bloody Kelpie's going to get you and drag you in. That's a lovely lullaby or whatever, isn't it? Don't go near the water or the Kelpie's going to get you. That's just Scottish mothers for you, eh? Aye. No, it's a wee bit dangerous, darling. Don't go near the water's edge. There's a big Kelpie and it's going to drag you in the water. You've got to love it. It's like there was a woman that everybody used to say would come after children, and her name is Maggie Murphy, right? And people would always say, don't you be bad, or Maggie Murphy will get you. Like that. Do you want Maggie Murphy to get you? No, I don't want Maggie Murphy. Because nobody knew who Maggie Murphy was, but we just knew we didn't want to go there. Well, there you go, didn't it? I'm getting more and more amazed with myself every day. Wait till I tell my therapist all this. She's going to say, where's Linda? And I'm going to go, look, it's me, actually. She'll say, you know, Linda, you're a traveller. And I'll say, I know I'm a traveller and all that. I said, but that's me now. That's what I do now. I travel. But it's good having you. As I say, I don't feel alone when I'm with yous. I've got yous with me, and yous were holding my hand in that bloody contraption. And it's powered with a couple of kettles, like 3 kettles or something. They said the power of 3 kettles. That bloody thing's powered with. I don't trust it. I don't trust the wheel. Right, see, there's a shenanigan here. There's shenanigans. I'll put you on me there, because we're nearly home to see the doggies. They'll be like, where have you been, Mo? I've got scraps for them. I've got the crusts of my sandwich, so the Jack Russells are going to get that. I've still got another egg to eat. We'll eat that when we're going. We'll eat the egg. And then it's outside to sit. Hope it's less than more. Flavouring day. Flavouring day out in the garden, rotting. What can go wrong there? Nothing. That seems safe. That seems safe. Me doing rocking chair Olympics while I'm flavoured out my nut. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I really do. It's a bit different, but it's better than just sitting on the couch all the time, isn't it? Taking these out. I mean, there you've been in the Falkirk wheel now. So if anybody's talking about it, listen, you can just spark up a conversation tonight. I seen a boat in the sky. In the sky, a boat in the sky. Aye, boat in the sky. Wasn't that lovely, that wee tunnel, and it was all lit up? That was pretty. I was hoping for a better view of the Kelpies. I mean, by God, but way in the distance, way in the distance. I see them all the time anyway, but. You know what I mean? If that's all you're seeing of the Kelpies is a wee flash of glint of the horse's head. I don't you go near the water now. I seen you think it. Don't go near the bloody Kelpies, will drag you in. I'm going to say that to my grandson. Don't you go near the water. And then we'll take him there and we'll go, no, the Kelpies, no, the Kelpies. Aye. Oh, they like wee children, they Kelpies. They enjoy a child or two. Granny wouldn't do that, or would she? Man, they'll be like, Mum, would you knock it off? Scaring the wee man. Just tell him the story about the Kelpies. Blame the guy at Falkirk. It was him that told me about the Kelpies. Not my fault. Right, there's somebody up my ass, so we'll need to drive in forward and then wait to the pass and then reverse out, because I like my car parked reverse like. So let's see, are they coming this way? Are they coming this way? Are they coming this way? They are coming this way. So we're going forward. Wait till the path. And then we're back out. Like so. And then like so. There. We have arrived at our destination. Safe and sound. We didn't die on the Falkirk wheel. That's always a good thing, isn't it? That's always a bonus if we don't die on our trips out. We survived the trip. Oh, I've got all my prescription stuff. Maybe to pack my suitcase again. See the amount of stuff I take with me. Are you the same? Just take all this stuff with you. Right, and then I can put these on Wi-Fi when we get in. I can shove these on Wi-Fi. Right, see my prescriptions. That's the kind of prescriptions I've got. Right, where's your house? Where's your house? You're in your house now. There, you're in your house. How am I going to get all this? I've got lots of stuff. It's going to be a 2-trip job. This. It's going to be a 2-trip. My wee babies are waiting on me. Right, wait a minute. Right, you can sit and look at the garden now. my kingdom for my keys. Wherefore art thou? Wherefore art thou, doggies? Wherefore art thou? Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's mommy been for hours? Where has your mommy been for hours and hours and hours and hours? We're on a way to gallivant the back garden. Right. That. And that. These are still all wired up. Oh. Right. Here's my big boy. Oh. Yes, I'm home. Wait a minute. I'm going to put my Wi-Fi on. I'll be back in a second. There we go. Right. Better put these down. Oh, I think I'm going to get my bikini on. Bust out the bikini. Let me tell you, she's... Yeah. We're back home. We're home. We done it. We only went and done it. Shoes off. Shoes off immediately. Shoes and socks off. Immediate action. Wait a minute. Watch pops. Watch pops. Shoe. Sock. There. Oh. We are home. Alexa, stop. Hey, wait to get the chat up. Whew. What an adventure that was. That was an adventure. Do you want a wee bit of crust? A wee bit of... What in your mouth with it? Do you want another wee bit? We need to leave some for Mikey. This is for me though, you're not getting this. There we are. Oh. Angela Mystical, my pet. Go for girl. Sky, gold dust, open-minded. Slabber Mystical, did I say good morning? Joanne. There we go. I know the poor dog is a bit like, where is she? She's always in. What's happening? What's wrong with her? I'm taking the lid off. It's a good cup of latte. Did you like that? Did you enjoy that wee trip? I did. Can everybody see me? Because my computer's no. I've got the circle of doom. No. Hold on. Let's see. There. Oh, extreme close up. There we are. I think. No. What the? What in the earth? Did you see that? It's letting me on for a second and then it's cutting me off. Extreme close up. Right, I'll restart. I'll need to restart. Start.